What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. In this video, I want to talk about a question that I see here all the time in the comments section is, will low income and people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, RRB, survivors, and everybody underneath the Social Security umbrella be eligible for a next stimulus check of $1,400 to $2,000 when and if approved? So I see that question all the time. Will we be eligible for a fourth stimulus check? So I want to go over that here because I see that question here all the time. Some people say yes, some people say no. I want to go over that here in the comment section because remember, we have about 33 different states that have approved state stimulus checks. Right now, California has, and I'll show you here on the screen, California has stimulus checks going out of up to $1,050. Those are going out here right now. Will continue here basically throughout the next several weeks as they're sending out up to 23 million Californians here. This is just one of the 33 states that are sending out their own version of stimulus checks or tax relief checks or inflation relief checks. On the federal level right now, the big program right now at this particular moment is the $10,000 to $20,000 of student loan debt forgiveness that was passed by President Biden for over 40 million Americans on the federal level. Okay, the application is now live for that on the website studentaid.gov. However, it is currently being challenged in courts of law. And despite a Republican Supreme Court Justice, Amy Coney Barrett, saying that she would not block it and the Supreme Court would not block it, a lower court, a federal court, decided to pause the debt forgiveness for over 40 million Americans because of a separate lawsuit. So, two separate lawsuits by Republicans to try to block the debt forgiveness for over 40 million Americans. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona says that we could still move full steam ahead despite the temporary hold. So as you can see here, there's multiple different programs still going on here right now. In fact, Congress is considering other types of stimulus programs, debt relief programs for tens of millions of Americans, like medical debt relief. And there could be other types of debt relief, like credit card debt forgiveness, mortgage debt forgiveness, medical debt forgiveness. There is all sorts of federal programs literally happening all the time. So could there be a fourth stimulus check on the federal level? And what other type of programs will there be in the future? Well, let's talk about that. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, part of my mission is to keep you guys updated on all of this stuff going on here in Congress and in our country on a daily basis. So make sure to click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon after you subscribe so you don't miss out on our new videos. It's completely free to do so. Remember that new videos come out here every day on our YouTube channel at 10 a.m., 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also click the like button and the share button if you want to share these videos with anybody else. So the big thing right now is our economy is getting really, really bad. Credit card interest rates are now at an all-time high, the highest they've ever been, almost 19% already. Interest rates are going to go up again at least 2 times this year by the Federal Reserve, making them go up maybe to 20% on average. The highest credit card already are at 35 to 36%. You can see here it's bad enough. Mortgage rates are over 7%. They were down to 3% or under 3% just this year. Now they're over 7%. twice as high, you can see here mortgage demand drops to a 25-year low as interest rates climb. Medical debt is forcing 42% of Americans to only make their minimum credit card payments. 42% of Americans. So this just goes to show you how bad our economy is. And as inflation heats up, 64% of Americans are now living paycheck to paycheck. 64% of Americans, that's almost 2 out of every 3 Americans living paycheck to paycheck. Now, in past recessions, like the ones we just had, the COVID pandemic, we had 3 stimulus checks. We actually had stimulus checks back in 2001 and 2008 as well. So if more financial relief isn't needed based on what I just showed you, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments, but it seems like it's really needed now more than ever for the vast majority of Americans. I mean, look at the statistics. And there's no reason that the lowest income people, like people on Social Security, low income, people on SSI, SSDI, VA, RRB, wouldn't qualify. Remember that if you the rule of thumb is basically on the federal level, if you qualified for stimulus checks 1, 2, or 3, that you will qualify for the next stimulus check on the federal level. Of course, we don't know the exact rules until they approve a 4th stimulus check on the federal level, which they haven't done yet. We do have about 33 states that have approved their own stimulus checks. So when you see my videos coming out like new $1,000 stimulus checks approved, those are generally on state levels. Okay, because we do have 33 different states that have approved state stimulus checks right now. Okay, if you've been watching my channel, I like to show you the details right on the screen so you can see them. I show you the details, we read through them so you know the exact details, know this stuff's true. Sometimes I show you the governors talking about that directly. So again, I can give you as much information as you can. Right now, there's a massive stimulus program for over 40 million Americans through the student loan forgiveness program. What might the next program be? Well, it sure seems like it needs to be something for low-income Americans, for seniors, for people with children, something along those lines, because people are really struggling right now. So you can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I'll keep you up to date here. Remember that one of the best bills right now in Congress that could be passed, and only needs a few more Republican votes to pass it, would be the bill by Senator Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and colleagues introduced legislation to expand Social Security by $2,400 a year, which would include additional $2,400 per year every single year to Social Security beneficiaries and people underneath the Social Security umbrella. And it would extend the solvency for 75 years. I have another video I'll link you to with that to give you all the details on that. So, and also remember that there's a very real possibility they could extend the child tax credits through a deal Republicans and Democrats are trying to make here before the end of the year, so that it will go back up to the $3,000, $3,600. So that still might be the higher benefits here. So there's really a lot of different things that could still happen here before the end of the year. And I will keep you up to date here on everything. So make sure to subscribe down below to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I will keep you up to date here. You can click here to see my newest video on the $2,400 Social Security bill. You can click that video for more details. And here is my video on the Social Security raise payout dates when that is coming out. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.